Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live stream. Together, we are exploring different aspects of spirituality, life, our evolution. I'm very happy that I have started these live streams because I want to share knowledge and give you different methods and ways to see deeper your path, your evolution, and to help you grow. Because when we help each other to grow, we grow all together faster. So today we have this topic because many people have this question. The topic is, what does version 2.0 of me or of you look like? What does this question mean? What does version 2.0 of me look like? People are wondering. Simply, 2.0 means the second grade, the next level. Okay. 1.0 is the basic version of you, let's say the initial version, and 2.0 is when you evolve and there is a new version of yourself. It's like you graduated like in school, to the next grade, and now everything is new. You learn new things, you are bigger, you are growing, and so on. Many people are asking this question. What is the next version of me, the next steps in my life? What's next in my life? What should I do next? I have done this and this and this and this, but I want to grow, but I don't know what else to do. I have heard these questions from a lot of people, and they were asking me, consulting me, asking me, what should I do? Where should I direct myself? And of course, the truth is, from my side as a spiritual teacher, I cannot give specific directives to people. Do this, do that. Direct your life specifically in this or in another place, because we should arrive individually where we want. Yes. If somebody else would tell us always what we should do, who should we become, then we would never actually be ourselves. Of course, by saying this, it doesn't mean that there is no space for help and knowledge. That's why I decided today to give you this kind of small teaching to help you if you are in this position in your life where you would like to start writing your next chapter, let's say, and you don't know what you should do, to have some kind of understanding how to start thinking about this. So if somebody is in this place and you don't know what's next for you, you can use the knowledge of shamanism, specifically the knowledge of the four worlds, to help you map a plan or have a kind of compass to start thinking, putting your mind in certain avenues to think, to see more clearly what could be the next version of you. Because in any moment in our life, we have a lot of possibilities to move to different directions. Actually, the possibilities are practically, not practically, theoretically, they are endless. Practically, also, they are endless, but of course, we are limited beings here on the earth. We're limited by our perceptions, mind conditioning, so we don't have infinite conscious possibilities, but we have a lot of possibilities. In any moment, you could literally, if you would like, you could change your whole life. But I'm not talking about extreme cases that you would like to change everything at once. I'm talking today about the people who would like, but literally to start a new chapter, to go to the next level in their life, and to be able to understand how they should move forward. If they are in this level where things have worked up to a point, they did some efforts in their life, they have something, they achieved something, but it's not enough, and they feel that I want more. Okay. So according to the knowledge of shamanism and the four worlds, you can start working on yourself and create change in each of the four shamanic worlds, because we are made all our life and all our being from four aspects, let's say, and each aspect is complementing the others, is significant. And if you will understand this aspect and you work in each aspect separately, creating the new step forward in each specific chapter, you will have four steps forward in your life, and it will cover the whole aspect of your life. It will give you enough incentive, enough information, enough uh, things to do. And if you will do new things in these four different levels of your life, the truth is that after doing this, you will be in the next level of yourself. It will be the new version of your life. The first shamanic world is the world of problems. So if you want to move to the next stage in your life, to the next level, you can start from this. You need to turn your attention to the world of your problems. What means? It's in shamanism is called the underworld. It is the place where you know that you are not perfect and you have some issues. For example, maybe your body is not in a good state. You would like your body to be stronger, and you feel weak in your body. So you have some kind of problem in this sense. Maybe financially you are not in a good place. In your job you are not satisfied. Maybe in your family you're having some issues. Maybe psychologically, maybe external problems with your house, with your car, I don't know what. So you can turn your attention in the world of where appear issues in your life. Hello, Alexandra from Creta. Nice seeing you here. And see which is the main thing that bothers you in this moment. Of course, there are some things that bother us that are deep psychological or existential, let's say, and it is difficult for us to say, okay, in the next level of my life, I will solve this problem that I have all my life. Maybe it is not practical for you. Okay. But it is possible. So you need to identify one significant problem, not like, oh, my chair is not working well. Okay, I will change this chair. We're talking about something more significant. Yes. So you can turn to this world, find something that you know you have not worked and you could work it out so that you transform it, and from problematic you make it constructive or positive for you. Okay, you can start from this. 1 second to close my phone accidentally. I have it still opened. Hope it will not ring or something like that. Okay. And this will be for you what you have to do in order to go to the next level. Because when we want to go to the next level in our life, for sure we need to work with things that don't work well. If you would like, let's say, to renovate or make your house better, you may start, for example, by fixing the plumbing in your kitchen that are problematic, so that after that you have a new kitchen with new plumbing, with new sink and taps and so on. And this could be like fixing something that doesn't work is a step towards the new version of yourself regarding this, the underworld. Okay, and this is very important, because if we will only be building new things, creative things and so on, because many people like this only, to do creative things. I don't want to deal with my problems. The thing is, in some moment the problems will come and bite you from the back, and this is why many times we crumble and crash, and this is one of the reasons that we cannot build the future that we want, is because we are leaving gaps in the back from the past. Okay, and we don't really solve past issues. And I'm not talking only about external issues, because even many of the external issues are actually internal. Maybe you were avoiding in the past, I don't know, to deal with people when you have difficult conversations. And you say, okay, I will leave my past life, I will start something new. Okay, if you didn't fix something from this issue that you have to do difficult conversations, for example, when you will start something new, in some moment you will have another difficult conversation. And then your new path will also start going down slowly. But I cannot tell you which is this problem, because you know your life, you have to see in this level what could be for you something that you can work with. It could be your body, it could be your health, it could be your relationships, it could be something from the point of view of work. You can start a side job that you always want to do, a hobby or something like that, um, to change some part of your life that doesn't work well. For example, you may be a musician and you would like to better your skills because you cannot grow professionally because you lack some level of skill. So you can solve this, and this will be for you solving some technical issues in your playing the guitar, for example, doing some training special with some master, and then practicing more and solving this kind of problems in your playing. This can be the new version of yourself. You are a dancer and you would like to better your skills, dedicating yourself in the next period to fix some mistakes in your dance, in your technique, and so on. This can be exactly the next step for you. Okay, so start from this. I mean, you need to start from all of the four, but start from one aspect that it is problematic and you would like to be not problematic. It bothers you, it is standing like an obstacle. Then it is the middle world. The middle world is the world of action. It's what we are doing every single day in our life, and it has to do with how much energy we have. So, according to the shamanic knowledge, a healthy, normal person should have enough energy, vital energy, to feel that he has enough energy to act, to do what he needs to do. If you feel tired all the time, lack of motivation, and so on, it means you are lacking vital energy. And it is connected, vital energy is connected also with how confident you feel in life. Because if we feel with no energy, we feel also not confident to do something, to start something new. You would like to go to the next level of yourself, to this 2.0 version of you, but you are empty of energy. It's like, imagine that the vital energy is like money. Imagine that you would like to change your life, to start a new business, to go live somewhere, but your wallet is empty and you can practically cannot do any of these things. You cannot start, you cannot initiate. Some things need money, but everything needs energy. How can we do something to have more energy? Again, here you need to sit down, direct your attention in the external world, how you live externally, and make a list of the things that you do every day habitually and where you feel that you lose energy and what gives you energy. For example, maybe you are overeating and you feel all the time bloated or tired because you satisfy too much your stomach. Maybe you are easily distracted by social media, which take a lot of energy, vital energy out of us. Maybe you have some kind of relationship that you live with somebody, with a friend or with a partner, and this person talks a lot and it occupies a lot of your time and takes your energy. You need to put all your actions, the way you live externally, in a piece of paper, direct your attention there, and find one thing that you can change or do to give you more energy. It could be, for example, that uh, there are some things that you would like to do to give you energy and you are not doing. Maybe you would like to see your friends more often, because when you spend some time with your friends, at least once per week, let's say, and you go for a coffee or you go for a walk or you do some activity together, this fills you up with nice state and makes you feel that life is good. Maybe you would like to go more to nature, because when you do this, you more often the nature rejuvenates your energy and you feel more alive. Maybe you need to give yourself more time to sleep. Maybe you don't sleep enough and you are tired and you don't have energy because of this. Maybe you need to take care of your nutrition. Maybe you eat a lot of junk food, or uh, you eat in a way that the food you eat doesn't give you a lot of energy. Maybe you have some bad habits and you spend the energy, right? Or maybe you need to start a hobby that makes you feel better. You need to identify one thing, or to stop doing that takes your energy and it is useless for you, because generally the external life, what we are doing, it should, even if it takes some energy from us, it should give us back more. Let's say if somebody goes and exercises, yes, he depletes his energy physically in this moment and vital energy, but because this is a constructive action, the energy is regenerated, and after training for some time, you have generally more energy, okay, which is good, which is positive. You need to identify something that you believe you could do more often or stop doing often that will give you more energy. Uh, this is working in the middle world. So this could be the second step for the new version of yourself, for the next level. So let's say you decide to spend more time with your partner and go for walks in the park or in nature, together with something that you decided from the world of problems to change. You have already half the plan for the next version of your life, the next step. Then you can direct yourself to the upper world, the world of the future, as it is called. And this is the world of all your aspirations and your more creative and deep desires and dreams that you have. So you need to put down in a paper something that you would like your life to have that you don't have at all. Maybe you have some dreams unfulfilled. Maybe you always wanted to start playing golf, I don't know, or to travel the world. Maybe you always wanted to, I don't know, start writing a novel or a book for something. Maybe you have this kind of dreams. Maybe you would like to start uh, a serious hobby, like to learn the guitar, for example. It was your dream. So this world, the upper world, is your deepest dreams. Again, go there. Maybe you have more dreams. Find something that you believe that if you would, in the next period of your life, you would start developing it, it will give you a lot of enthusiasm and inspiration for your life. Because from the upper world, if we are doing these things that are our deepest desires or some dreams that we have all our life and we haven't started them, um, this will fill us with inspiration and joy. Isolate one thing there and say, for the next version of me, for the next stage of my life, I will put my attention to start fulfilling this dream of mine. It can be something small or bigger. Of course, if it is bigger, it will take more time, but you can start. Even if it takes more time and it's a bigger dream, you need to start in order to achieve it. Maybe you will not achieve it in 1 year. Maybe you will achieve it in 5 years if it is a big dream. It's okay, it's good. The fact that you are on this path starting to do what it was your dream will change your life, will put you in the next stage. And the fourth world, it is the world of consciousness, the world of truth. It is the spiritual part, it's the more deep psychological part that we have inside of us. It is spiritual knowledge, some more deep understanding of life. Again, you need, as a fourth step, to direct your awareness towards something that interests you, not as a dream, but existentially, as a human being. Maybe there are some issues that you would like to address to know more yourself. Maybe you would like to meet more spiritual people, or to take on a pilgrimage, or to go to some important spiritual training or retreat to get knowledge about your life. You know what could inspire you for something deeper, connected with your soul, connected with your sense of self, because in this fourth world is exactly how we perceive the deeper sense of self, and there also what is happening very, very deep in the sense of who I am as a human being when you are alone with yourself in your room. And maybe you would like to transform, to awaken more, to realize who you are, what you really want. Maybe you need to understand yourself better. You need to see this part of you and think, what in this moment, if I could just push a button, I would like to do in order to get more insights about the nature of myself. Maybe it would be to read a book that you always wanted to read about some knowledge that interests you and you never actually started. Maybe to do a pilgrimage, as I said, or a retreat. Or to start meditating, like systematically. Or to go and find this person that you admire, which is more advanced spiritually, and spend some time, become a disciple even, ask questions, and so on and so forth. This is the fourth world. Or maybe simply you would like to learn the truth about some aspects of your life and get some knowledge about things that you are not sure or you don't know. So, through these four worlds, the world of problems, the world of energy and actions, the world of your deepest dreams and aspirations to manifest something in your life, and the world of awareness, consciousness, and the self, and our spirituality and deeper psychology, if you will identify one thing that you can work in the next period, I'm not talking to work for the next week or just 1, 2, 3 days, for the next period, to arrive to the next level, to take your life to the next level. If you are in this stage, this will help you tremendously, because by doing this work in all simultaneously these four worlds, you will really make a very stable, big step. And if you work in all of them and achieve to all these things that you would like to achieve, you will look back and you will see that, let's say, last year that I started all these things, now I am different. You will become very different. You will be the new version of yourself, because you solved an important problem, you have more energy, you started manifesting one of your biggest dreams, and you have gotten some answers. You worked with yourself and you revealed some truths that you always wanted, or you did something more deep for you. And all this will give you a very good map. Of course, I didn't tell you what specifically to do. I gave you some examples to start understanding. You know your life. You have to think about this. But because many people were asking lately, I don't know what to do, that's what I would do if I would be in this position that, okay, I arrived where I arrived, I did something, but there must be more. I want more. There is more in front of me. I know. I would like to evolve, but I don't know what to do exactly. That's it for this live stream. I'm very happy to communicate with you. If you have any questions, you can write under the video of the live stream. It will be posted after we finish in the social media where you are. You can write there in the comments your questions. If you want to study all these things systematically and have help and practical tools and guidance specific to go to the next level, to the level of 2.0 of version of yourself, and then 3.0, and then later 4.0, and so on, I invite you to our academies, to our spiritual personal development school and community, the World of Wisdom and Spiritual Adventure. I invite you to our next events. I will put under the video the link of the website. Check our events, check what we do. Through these live streams, I want to show you what I'm doing, what I'm teaching, how I'm thinking, how I want to help people, and what kind of knowledge I give. Take your life seriously, and you can manifest not only the next version of yourself, but a lot of versions forward until you will achieve exactly all your dreams. I appreciate you for being here. I will see you next week with another live stream. Until then, take care. Bye bye.